Those 3 detectives not guilty on all counts, not guilty of the manslaughter charges, not guilty of the assault charges, not guilty of the reckless endangerment charges. That verdict is going to rock this city, this community. The groom's fiance, the one who was killed, they were convinced that prosecutors proved this case, that they put on witnesses. But I want to show you, let's just stand around, I want to show you.
We will not surrender. No more cops and robbers, the cops is robbers. They on the block with product, filling slots for lockup. You'll get strong armed by the long arm of the law. It's small arms but too short to box with them shots to them Glocks spitting hot ammo. Or get the mop handle, you'll get the Yalo, the Louima, or even locked up like Mumia, waiting for that same man to put you in prison to free you. See the bell tolls, and if you see a cop wearing jail clothes, I bet hell froze. 51 shots, not guilty, nah, hell no. Not one day behind bars, this is madness. But Wesley gets 3 years for not doing his taxes. One of the cops who blasted with champagne splashing the next day in Manhattan with a group of friends laughing. No matter what the facts is, this is how laws practice. His only real crime was his blackness. Enough's enough.
April 25th, 2008, they killed Sean all over again.
Whether it is on Wall Street, the judge's house, or at One Police Plaza, we are coming back to demonstrate to the federal government that New Yorkers will not take this abortion of justice laying down.
We will not surrender. So now you wanna be a nigga too, a jigaboo, until them cops visit you with pistols, you and spit at you. And I am not a critic, dude. I am the undisputed truth in the physical. Salute the general. Now who's the criminals? Who's not the detectives? The courts send a message. They don't have to respect us. They don't serve us to protect us. They murder us and arrest us. If you see a problem, fine. Justify homicide. Then they get rushed inside, taught to adjust their lives like it's all good and they got nothing to hide. But when you hear the story, you know something ain't right. Another dead black man with no gun in sight. It was just one night. He tried to run for his life. He knew the next day his girl would become his wife. But as he grabbed the wheel, the guns exploded till the clips was empty and the one reloaded.
I'm gonna put the call out again, and that's to everybody. That's from the Will Smiths to the Kanye's, the 50s, the J's. The entire culture has to come forward and speak out against this. These officers receive no sort of reprimand.
We will not surrender. Michael and Sean Bell, Gennaro Wilson, Michael Ellaby and Megan Williams. So many young brothers die, who gon' save the children? Their blood was money, we be paid in the millions. If we had like insurance, we have claims to the ceiling. Had to call on God, all this pain that I'm feeling. He told me this was the time for change and fulfillment. To keep my sword sharp, cause these lanes we gon' kill them. To keep my door marked with the X for Passover. He told me one hood was next to the last soldiers. That most men were drunk and the rest are half sober. And they think being a gangster is best, just ass over. But all we seem to find is death, ass them over. Titian, lower, living in a poor condition. The stress is like a boa constricting, but there'll be no quitting, cause we holders of a mission. Let's go.
Do you want me as the voice of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and really a voice of God to ask our people to retaliate in matters of the slave